which don't come easy. Always talked about their 7 stages of change. The one is where you're not even thinking about a change. Change is not even an option. But then when you begin to contemplate and start thinking about and weighing it out, what should I do or how should I do it? Then that's when that becomes a problem because in life we attempt these changes, we go through life, we make these changes, or we try to make the change, and then we something happened, and we always go back to what's familiar. So how do we stop going back when we're trying to make a change? One change is trying to get over someone. Another change is just trying to stop drinking or stop smoking or using drugs. You go to rehab, you delete the person's phone number, but then there's a chemical in your brain that reacts to say, you know what, aren't you missing something? It seems like addiction. We always look at addictions as when it's drugs or alcohol. But what about when you're in love? What about when you're used to texting? What about when you're used to talking on the phone? Those are addiction as well. So how do you handle those addictions? Well, it's easy to give advice, but do we follow our own advice? Well, the first thing you need to do is to acknowledge I do need to change. This is really hurting me. Weigh out the change. Is it hurting you or do you think it's a benefit? If it's a good change, then keep it up. Keep it up. It's just like when you go into the gym and you work out and you notice a change in your body. Oh wow, this looks nice on me, and you begin to change. But if it's hurting you, if it's a one way, then it is time to change. Think of the reason to change. Be about that change. If you're in a relationship and it's hurting you, someone has to disconnect. And that's the hardest part because we disconnect, we always reconnect. But in a relationship, in order to get over something, you got to replace it with something new or something different or a new hobby or read a book